Hello, my name is James, I'm the Mayor of Jamestown, and today I'm going to be addressing the recent controversy surrounding Godfall and quite frankly its joke of a Challenger Edition. Originally the plan was to talk about December's PlayStation Plus games, as I was rather looking forward to giving Godfall a try for the first time. I'm well aware the game didn't do great and isn't the game many people were expecting it to be, but nonetheless I wanted to give the game a fair shot, enjoy my weaker gameplay and then move on. Instead of that, I, along with everyone else that's picking up the game via PlayStation Plus or the Epic Games Store, as it's free on the 9th for them, will be only getting a fraction of the game. At the very least, those on PC are getting this one completely free, which can't exactly be said for the PlayStation crowd. In this Challenger Edition, you start at max level, have all of the valid plates available to you, have access to endgame gear, and only have access to the Lightbringer, Dreamstones, and Ascended Tower of Trials game modes. There's no access to the campaign or anything like that, which is quite frankly just an absolute joke. In the reveal trailer for this edition, their reasoning behind the version is to allow players to join their endgame friends while they do endgame content. But here's the funny part, how are your friends going to be any good at high-end content when they've just started? Imagine you're playing a card game like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic the Gathering, whatever your poison, and you've just introduced one of your friends to it. Now, let's say that you've got a complicated meta deck that has several mechanics built into it to make it efficient. What is going to happen when they ask to use the deck? They're going to be really bad as they barely understand the mechanics of the game, let alone the deck as well. That is essentially what's going to happen for a lot of new players. Yeah, the game is a hack and slash title which I highly doubt is going to be all that complex in comparison to a card game, but jumping into endgame content without any prior knowledge of the game is just terrible way to introduce people to the game in the first place. With that point over, a lot of people are making the claim that the game is nothing more than a glorified demo, which is a hard point to ignore. It looks as if the Challenger Edition is designed to give players a taste of what Godfall has to offer and is a way to encourage people to buy the rest of the game, but at that point the rest of the game is completely redundant. At that point you'll just be steamrolling through the campaign anyway. Plus, I don't know about you, but half of the fun of looter shooters and games like Godfall is the grinding and farming you do for all of the best loot anyway. I really enjoy the farming process for games like this, hence why Warframe has taken over 1000 hours of my life since its closed beta. Yeah, I understand that you can still unlock new loot and whatnot, but it just isn't the same. If I start off with something that's already really good, I'm not going to appreciate the effort that went into getting something even stronger. Unlike starting the game with the worst possible gear, when you finally get that first legendary or whatever they call it in this game, you get that excited euphoria of finally finding something that's actually incredible in comparison to what you previously had. I don't know, it might just be me that enjoys RPGs and looter games for this exact reason, but when it lacks that initial progression, I'm just not interested. I want to start from nothing and work my way up, but that might just be me. I just feel like this version of Godfall is essentially a massive waste of time. I went into this month looking forward to seeing what the game had to offer, even if it wasn't much. After discovering my PlayStation Plus subscription comes with 2 games and a glorified free trial, I'm somehow even more underwhelmed than those that bought the game on day 1. Yeah, the devs could backpedal and decide to release the full game, but I don't see that happening because it's most likely down to the publisher. I'll keep you posted on that front however, just on the off chance something does change somehow. And with that, I am done. Thanks to those that stuck around until the end. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe and all of that good stuff. I've been James, the Mayor of Jamestown, and until next time, goodbye.